Greetings everyone. It's an awesome, lovely Sunday out, and I'm going to be sharing with you just a tip that I have doing using foam in order to just make a card just stand out, give it dimension. And I'm going to go ahead definitely and use the Sussex dies. This is the largest one, and I kind of cut out the base already. Just a nice little card, just a little friendship card for a friend of mine. Can fit in a purse, very simple little card. So what I'm going to do is, since I've already cut out the base, I'm going to go ahead and get started with cutting out the other two scallop circles with my Cuttlebug. So I'm going to go ahead and do purple because she also likes purple. And then once I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the fun foam so that I can use it to create dimension. So I'm going to use like the purple as one of the base, like kind of in between the green and the brown. So this is how this is going to be, like this. And then let's put that aside. Let me go ahead and cut out the brown. And of course I do love the Cuttlebug, so this is my favorite little machine, or my little go-to for my little shapes and things like that. So there you have this. So this is the idea that I want to create at this time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get the foam. This is just white foam. So I'm going to go ahead and just repeat this one here, these shapes right here, the two smaller shapes, so I can go ahead and give dimension. Let's see, hopefully it will fit on that. Let me just go ahead and reposition because I want to make sure that I get what I need without having to get another piece. So it looks like it would work. Okay, there we go. Now with the fun foam, always remember that when you pass going through the Cuttlebug, you want to do that one time. You're not going to do it twice or even 3 times because he's going to go through really nicely. So let's go ahead and get that done. So I'm going to go ahead and run this through. Let's get this. Okay, just a second. It looks like I'll have to cut them separate. Okay, so we'll cut this one first. Okay, I guess it's one of these days where something is not grabbing. Okay, there we go. So we're going to do this one time. Okay. And then we're going to make sure we get that out. So here is the first shape here. So this one I believe goes with, let's see. Yeah, this is for this one, which is the purple. So we're going to keep that on the side. And now we're going to do the brown. And this is only to give dimension to the layers on the card. So let's go ahead and do this one more time. And it looks like if you get too high up on the tip of the Cuttlebug there, it doesn't grab in order to get the shape or to feed the plates through. So you have to kind of keep it back a little bit. Okay, again, one time. Okay, and then here we have the other section. So we're going to set this aside for a minute so I can go ahead and lay the dimensions. So this would be the first layer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and get the use my handy dandy tool here in order to get this one stuck on to the foam. I definitely love this tool here. You know, it just works so well. So I'm gonna just take my time here for a minute. Oops. Just get this down a little bit. Kind of stuck out here. Okay, so let's make sure we have that right. So we're gonna, that's where the trick is, trying to make sure it sits where it's supposed to without going. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that off just a little bit. And fun foam is pretty nice. I love the fact that you can create dimension with cards. Let's see how this one works. Okay, so here we go. So here's the first layer, and now I'm going to go ahead and attach it to this one here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I always like to give it an extra something. And then I'm going to get it, let's see, I want to make sure it matches pretty good. Okay. All right, I think it's good right here. There we go. So far you see this, the card is coming along nicely. And I'm not sure what happened here, but let's hope it didn't get messed up. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side. Okay, this is for the other. Oh, I'm not sure what just happened, but let's hope it didn't get messed up too much. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. So as you can see, the dimensions are coming on, so it looks pretty nice. So let's go ahead and do this one. Okay. So again, I want to make sure that I'm lining up the scallops in a way that it is sitting properly. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So again, that's the other part. Pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and just run this through here, but it looks like we're having a little bit of a snag. So I'm going to switch to my all-purpose tumble glue, liquid glue, and I'm going to use that so I can get it to position. So when one fails, always have a backup. That's what I learned. Backs up are pretty good. So I'm just going to dab it over, and this dries pretty quick, so you know it does allow you to kind of reposition what you need in a way that until you're happy. So I think I'm happy with that. Looks, as a matter of fact, it reminds me of an Oreo cookie for some reason. So okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit now. So this is what we're looking at right now, and if you notice, there is the dimension in this area here. So now you can put basically anything you want in the middle here. So I'm going to put, I believe I'm going to put the word in green here, and of course I'm going to use the foam again to give it dimension. So let's just get my scissors, and I'm going to go ahead and just snip this off a little bit. Oh, yeah, obviously I cannot snip it because somebody is hiding behind here. Okay, got that out. Okay. So I'm just going to use those little corners because you can still get, you know, if you have small words or something you want to cut out, you can still do that. And I do have, I think I have a bird. Let's see if it can fit. Sure. So the bird can fit in here and the word. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those out. So let's go ahead and make sure that they're stuck on here. Let's just use one of those here just to keep it in place. Just to keep that in place so that we can at least get it cut. So let's put this aside, get the cuttle bug, and let's go ahead and run it through. Well, usually you do both sides of the cuttle bug so that it will suction and hold, but I guess I'm trying to bring this through. Okay, so again, one time. We're not going 2 or 3 times. Okay, so let's get the birdie out. Okay, so here's the bird. So we're gonna do that, and here is the word dream. Now you want to be very careful with the die cuts, because some of them, you know, they have, you know, intricate dies in them. So you have to like kind of weed some of the stuff out, and if you pull it too hard, it's gonna get messed up. So you can just get that done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just set that aside for a minute so we can go ahead and see how we want to set that up. So hopefully this is dry. It looks like it's dried up. So this is the word dream. So I'm going to go ahead and stick maybe this way, that word, and then once I'm done, I'll go ahead and cut out just a piece of the colored cardstock in the colors that she likes, so that I can go ahead and keep that dimension going. So I'm going to just go ahead and put it right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the bird. I'm wondering which way I want the birdie to face. Yeah, I guess we can do it that way. Okay, just a little birdie thingy. Okay, so while this dries up, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the rest of the words. So I think I will do the dream in green, if I can find that. It's always good to save the little edges that you cut out so you could get what you need. So let's see if we can get the dream out of this somewhere. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, we should be able to get it in that little spot there. So that's perfect. So again, let's get the cuttle bug, go right back here so we can get the dream on here. Oops. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I am working really hard and trying to get my videos better, but I guess with time, because you know, doing this for the first time, second time, third time, I'm just trying to get better at it. But I'm working at it. Thank you all so much for your patience. Okay, so I'm not going to go through doing everything else, but it's just an idea of what you can do with the die cuts. So again, thank you guys so much for the time you have given me watching this video. And if you like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'm now going to go ahead and just get this here. Your support is definitely appreciated. Maybe someday I'll be able to, you know, get it looking a lot better, at least my videos. But for now, I'm going to do the best I can, and hopefully I will get where I need to be sooner than later. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up in here. Now when you're using the foam, you want to make sure it's actually sitting properly the way it's supposed to. So far it looks like everything is sitting pretty nicely. So this is just the start. So this is what you want to take a look at. So with the glue, it dries pretty fairly quickly, but you know, you want to just kind of, you know, keep helping it to stay on because it can want to drift off a little bit on you. So I'm going to keep my fingers here. But guys, I am going to be stopping at this point. But at least you have the idea. So this is just a little fun thing, you know, for a friend of mine, like I said. But as you can see, we have the dimensions. So here you have it. If you love this video, by all means, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to complete this later, but this is just to give you an idea what you can do with the fun foam. So thank you once again for watching, and know that you will be seeing a few more videos in the future. And of course, please subscribe if you want to not miss any of my future videos. Hopefully then I'll get a lot better at doing this. But I do enjoy working with fun foam, and I want to share that with you. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.